It's that time again. Time to get lame, come on. Oh yeah. That's right, baby. Come on. Time to get lame. Oh yeah. Welcome to the Lame Podcast.
Yep, that's it.
It's that time again.
It is that time again. Welcome to the Lame Podcast. I'm Magic.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Lewis.
Sweet. And we also have a guest in the studio called Taneshi. Taneshi, you want to say hey? What up, dog? I think we've actually said some stories about Taneshi before.
Many stories.
He's the big black guy that we always talk
Zimbabwe.
about. Is it the Prince of Zimbabwe? He's up in the house. Yeah. He was like, did he just say the Prince of Zimbabwe? So yeah, are you ready to enjoy yourself on the Lame Podcast, Yeti?
Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear. Don't say yes, sir. They think that there's something going on here. Yeah, boy, you want to listen to the Lame Podcast? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Someone's opening the door. I don't know why. Oh, thank you, food person. We just got more teasers. Sweet. Okay, so right, 1 minute into the Lame Podcast, and I just thought I'd just do a time check for old time's sake.
Do time checks at random spots.
Buff, give. Anyway,
Subtlety.
I think yeah, it feels like we haven't done this for ages because you weren't here last time because you was ill.
I was tragically ill.
You were not tragically ill. I see pictures being uploaded and you're like, hey.
No. That photo, you saw that on the day I was ill because that's when I changed my display photo on Facebook. That photo was from like 2 weeks ago.
So how do you explain these pictures of you and Lydia being out having a nice day? And this one, and this one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one. That one's for me. Well, yeah, no, last week I woke up and I fucking stood up, got out of bed, and you know when you get a head rush and like you go a bit dizzy. I've been getting really bad ones of them. Like sometimes I walk out of my room.
It's why you stop having wake and bakes. You're obviously not a champion. Here's only a breakfast for champions.
No, it's been happening for years. And like sometimes I get to like the middle of the hallway before I get to the kitchen. I just like grab on something. I'm like nearly falling over. Then what I did like last week, I stood up and I basically just went and hit the deck.
Fuck. No.
And then so I climbed back into bed. I was like, oh, what the fuck was going on? My head was fucking pounding. So I really didn't want to leave the house that day.
See.
And then I went to the pub and people took photos of me and then I uploaded them. You know.
You know it's every Monday, Alex. Why did you plan to get ill on Monday? Fuck's sake, Alex.
No, because I was like ill last week, and then like you're like yeah, just get better. I was like yeah, I'll get better. I'll definitely be here next week. I am. Can't blame me, but fucking like peak for me because I was ill last week and this weekend I developed tonsillitis again. For the third time this year.
Fucking hell.
For the third time
Really
this year.
badly.
So what is it? You got to get to 10.
I've got to have like, because the doctors said that they won't take them out because I can kind of understand they're like, oh no, we don't really do it anymore. But the tonsils are like your first line of defense for your immune system. Like that's why getting tonsillitis is your body defending itself from like the flu or something, because that's when they absorb the bad bacteria and then they inflate. And then they really fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And I've been getting it where I reckon my uvula, which is the dangly bit at the back of my throat, is permanently fucked up now. Because I've been getting tonsillitis so bad that even my uvula has been swelling up.
Is that why you got such a smooth, sexy voice?
Like when first time it swelled up, I couldn't even drink water. I could not swallow anything. And like it was really hard to breathe because it would just like dangle and like get in the way. And it swelled up only on one side.
Oh shit.
So if you look at my uvula, one side is like kind of saggy.
Oh.
So it looks like you know, ball bags.
It looks like an old man's ball sack.
Yeah, one's lower than the other.
One's lower than the other.
Wow.
But,
you have an old man's scrotum in your throat.
Well, yeah, I developed tonsillitis again, and we haven't been. So there she's just cracking up in the corner.
That's
So
good.
and then I've been doing these like antibiotics that we had from last time I had it, which was we got those in France. So when me and Lydia went to France, I developed tonsillitis again. And
Well, it was alright because you stayed in France.
it's alright, you know, I couldn't exactly go, oh, I've got tonsillitis, better go home. Better do like the fucking 12-hour journey driving. But we went, we did like what I think is one of the weirdest experiences of my life, and it was seeing a foreign doctor. I had to see a doctor in France.
That's not really. That's not really like a different thing. In England, you see foreign doctors all the time. Yeah.
Well, like, I guess I wasn't really seeing a foreign doctor because I was the foreigner.
Yeah.
Like, and so I was like, I don't want to go to the doctor. It's gonna be a big waste of time. They're just gonna give me fucking pills, and like I thought I was just like, oh no, I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Trust me, because I just don't want to see a doctor. It's boring. And like my auntie was like, yeah, no, don't worry, she speaks fluent English, and like I'll sit in there just in case like there's something that she won't understand, and I was like, okay, went to the doctors. She didn't speak fuck all English to me. She just like looked at me like as if she was going, ugh.
Sacre bleu.
And like, I don't know. She just refused to speak English to me. She looked at me and then just
She
turned to my
refused
auntie.
to speak English.
Well, like, my auntie said that she would speak English to me, and that my auntie wouldn't have to do anything. My auntie had to fucking translate everything. I don't speak French.
Wow.
And, like, so we got these.
Can you imagine ever taking the piss out of you right in front of your face? That would have been jokes.
Would have been, but
If you could see subtitles during their conversation.
But and then like she basically diagnosed me, and like she looked at the back of my throat, and apparently she said, "This is the worst case of tonsillitis I've seen in about 10 years."
Oh shit.
I was like, like a bit of self-satisfaction.
Win.
But then so she gives me like these pills, and she made me like I had to do 4 pills a day, and
Sounds like a bloody good rave.
drink 2 of these like weird like soluble pills, and they were acting like as an antibiotic as well. So I was doing 3 different antibiotics at the same time, on top of a painkiller, which you had to drink as well. And
And then you had that suppository as well.
yeah, and then like thing that went down my Jap side,
Yeah. All of those.
like something going through my bollock.
That's 2 fish-ups. Dish it out.
But then she gave me so many antibiotics, they lacerated my tongue, which was they killed every bit of bacteria in my mouth, which isn't healthy because you're supposed to have like bacteria on your tongue. And getting a lacerated tongue is really not fun because I get like an allergic reaction to sunflower seeds. And it kind of felt like that, but with a mixture of the whole of my tongue is burnt.
Fuck that.
For about 3 weeks, it felt like all of my tongue was burnt.
That must have been agony eating and shit.
Yeah, I couldn't eat. I could hardly smoke. I had to power through smoking.
I will smoke this.
I will smoke this.
But then, yeah, so that wasn't fun. That was visiting a French doctor who just fucked my life up royally for about 3 weeks. And I hated it. So.
Do you think it's the other way around as well? Like, you know how it's like classic, the English don't like the French. Do you think the French don't like the English?
Oh no, the French hate the English.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Bastards.
Everyone hates the English, man. The Scottish hate the English, the Welsh hate the English, the Germans hate the English. People from Luxembourg really hate English.
The English hate the English.
The English hate the English.
No one wins in England. So yeah, that wasn't even a story about this week. We're supposed to start with a section of what we did this week.
Well, I got tonsillitis again.
Tonsillitis again.
On top of that, I haven't been doing anything really because I got a new game.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
I got I've literally been have you seen that episode of South Park where they take the piss out of World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Remember seeing that really fat guy who's like on his desk like polling everyone?
Yeah.
I've basically been that guy.
You've been
I've been that guy because I got Guild Wars 2, which is a very popular MMO. It's like just come out and like it's already, like loads of people pre-ordered it and had the beta of it, and apparently within its first day of actually no, 1 million people pre-ordered it. So there was already going to be a big,
Battleground.
yeah, they have like their battleground, like, there's loads of people playing. Like, there's never a time when I don't see a person playing that game.
Yeah.
And So I've just been playing that game. I've been a sad loser playing an MMO, devoting my life, annoying
Awesome.
Lydia by playing it when she's round.
Sweet. Best boyfriend in the world.
Bow computer games.
Yeah, so, do you do anything interesting, Lou, this week?
This week, actually I went to Burger King.
So,
Shit.
Burger King.
I went to Burger King, yeah. But,
I know what happened at Burger King.
have you ever seen that advert? It's actually a KFC advert, yeah.
You gave away the... You're terrible at telling jokes. If you was a comedian, you just gave away your punchline.
Oh, did
You bastard.
I? Anyway, I see this advert and it's like, what do you call a burger that's not yours, yeah?
Oh, God.
And it's like, a nacho burger. So I was like, really subtle when I was watching this
I
advert.
was like, yeah, I want a nacho burger.
I want a nacho burger, yeah? So there's me, I'm assuming that it's a Burger King, yeah? So I walk into Burger King and I ask the guy behind the counter, what do you call a burger that's not yours? He's like, what?
No.
I said, a nacho burger!
And he just
looked
looked
at me
at
and
you
was
and went,
like,
you fucking mug.
Lewis-
you basically just gone to that bit of the advert and got so excited you turned the TV off and went, KFC.
Lewis was then like to me, blood, man went to Burger King, you know, and they didn't even have a nacho burger, you know, adverts up and everything, and I'm like, blood, that's at KFC. And he's like, no, what? He was still on the, like, the guy didn't tell him right, the guy didn't go, oh yeah, that's KFC, mate. The guy must have been like, oh no, we just don't do them here. They just fucked you over completely.
oh shit, so yeah man, I was very upset about that.
He was like, I can't fucking believe Burger King don't even have the nacho burger in. What is going on?
Well, I assume it's a burger, so it's got to be coming from Burger King.
You just,
I don't know, man, I don't know.
you went in and cracked the joke as well, which is even better. I just want a burger that's not yours.
Nacho burger.
Do you know what would be even better? If you went in and told a different joke. If you went in and it's like, what do you call a policewoman who shaves her fanny? Constable. Yeah, I have a Big Mac.
A Big Mac. Fucking Burger King.
I'm just saying. I was just being Lewis.
Shit.
I found out something interesting this week. Yeah. That my penis is the same size as 2 Argos pens put together. Also, I found out I've been banned from all the branches of Argos in London.
You've been banned from every Argos
In London.
in London. Why?
Because my penis is...
Okay.
Yeah. Thought that was a little interesting fact for you.
I thought you were being serious for a minute.
Just, you know, as you do. But anyway, I've got plenty of stuff to talk about, but I'm sure other people
Well,
have.
I've got like one other thing that I did this week that isn't just
that
the
isn't just
routine
playing the
of
game.
Playing the game, going to work.
Is it Pork and Lydia?
Might have happened, but
That may have happened.
but I
Lydia
watched,
section.
but I watched the closing ceremony for the Paralympics.
Awesome.
I heard it was just like a Coldplay.
It was a Coldplay gig.
It was just a
Fucking Coldplay gig.
It was just a Coldplay gig.
It was obvious that they tried to book loads of celebrities, and all the celebrities were like, I don't give a shit about the Paralympics. And they only had Coldplay, Rihanna, and Jay-Z. 3 celebrities. Well, let's say like 3 celebritonic icons.
Celebritonic. You just made that up.
Yeah, I just didn't make it.
Celebritonic.
But because Coldplay is obviously more than one person. But
Yeah.
I always see Coldplay as one person.
Yeah, the lead singer.
The lead singer, because he's such a cunt, he just stands out. Like this woman was just like, oh yeah, and I wasn't really paying attention to it. And this woman came up to the bar because I was watching it at work, and I just went, have they had anyone else on stage, or has it just been Coldplay? And they were like, oh well, it's just been Coldplay, and I was like, oh. And she went, yeah, it probably helps if you like Coldplay, and I just instantly went, I fucking hate Coldplay. And then had that awkward moment where she was just like, I quite like them. And I was just like, I don't. I think they're a bunch of pretentious wankers, especially that lead singer. I don't like the lead singer because every single time he gets interviewed, whenever they bring up something that he doesn't want to talk about, he just goes off in a big whingy strop and just walks out.
Can you imagine, yeah? You heard this, and he come and found you, and punched you in the face. And then you beat him up. And then
it's like the scrawniest motherfucker.
You're in the news for beating up the lead singer.
I wouldn't beat him up. I'd let him punch me in the face. And then, like, obviously he can't hit that hard. So I'll go home, slam my door in the face. I'll go to the police, I'll be like, that guy from Coldplay beat me up. And then, boom, I'm going to get all his money.
But now you've just told everyone.
You just gave it away.
I'm pretty sure
just stick with stomping on him. Try him on the ground with your Doc Martens and just stomp on his head.
Like, just punch me in the face, I'll go, oh, wait here. Just, like, 10 minutes later, I get all my...
Tie up his shoelaces, come back. You mug, kick him square in the nuts. See, I wanted to talk about the Paralympics in the news of the week bit, because I had a few little bits. I'm going to actually wait. I've decided I'm just going to wait, and we're going to carry on talking about what we did this week.
Well, conclusion of the Coldplay gig that I watched. I thought it was shit.
Rihanna did look good.
No.
Didn't even watch it, to be honest.
Fine.
You didn't
Fine.
miss anything. You didn't miss anything.
You didn't miss anything.
You just missed a Coldplay concert.
Damn it. But anyway, I saw Lawless this week. I was supposed to go see it with Taneshi, but he didn't phone me, so we didn't go see it. I went to go see it with my sister instead. Found that these bad boys I'd never seen before.
Yeah,
Reese's peanut butter cups, miniatures. They are awesome, tasty motherfuckers. Give you diabetes. All that and a little bit more.
That sweet diabetes.
Sponsored by diabetes. So yeah, new cinema snack. Go to Asda, buy them. Reese's peanut butter cups. They're the dog's Bularks. Bringing that back.
Going back to Paralympics, there was one thing which I really wish I was there on stage with the guy. Because it had the president of the Paralympics committee. And obviously he's in a wheelchair, so he's devoted. He's obviously been like, okay, I'm going to devote my life to raising Paralympics. And he's done a good job. I'm not knocking the guy. No, yeah. But in his speech, he was giving quite a good speech. And he goes, oh, I'm going to tell everyone about a story about it was something like his nephew or some shit. And basically the story was that this little kid was getting a bedtime story read to him, and then there was this character in the story who had a beard, an eye patch, got a parrot on his shoulder, a wooden leg,
a pirate, right?
A pirate.
Right.
And the mum goes, oh, who's this? Expecting him to be like, yeah, it's a pirate. And he goes, well, he's only got one leg, so he's an athlete. And everyone cheers, and then I was just like standing in my pub, and I just went, cool fucking story, bro. That is one fucking cool story. So I really didn't give a shit about that. But it's like that has changed my life. So like, everyone in the crowd was like, yeah, fucking yeah. And I was like, so? What's the big fucking so? He's a little kid. He doesn't know any better.
Yeah, you are half people, half Transformers. Get over it. Yeah.
Do you think like some kid actually thinks that, and when they see like a guy in a wheelchair going that bad, they think they're Transformers? When the door's shut, it's like, fuck, it's changed.
Shit.
Optimus Wonky Legs. This is so bad, we're probably going to get done for that. Let me just talk about some films I actually want to see coming out soon. The Sweeney, they've made Sweeney into a modern day movie with Ren Drew, or some people may know him as Plan B. And Ray Winston. Fucking Ray Winston, you fucking know that cunt. Ray Winston. So yeah, that looks like it's going to be a good film.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
And another film that's coming out called Loopers, with Bruce Willis in that.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it's supposed to be this decade's like Matrix.
Great.
Yeah. So those are the two films I'm saying to look out for.
I think I really want to go see The Expendables 2.
Expendables 2. I do want to see The Expendables 2. But I just haven't found the time.
My mate said it's shit, but in a good way. Like Expendables 1.
Shit, but in a good way, yeah.
Expendables 1 was so
It doesn't change your life.
So good.
Yeah. It's
I was really put off watching it, but then we watched it around Lydia's, and I was like, this is the best action movie I've ever seen. It's got like all the legends that you can't take seriously in a film. You only see them as Sylvester Stallone or Jason Statham or Bruce Willis or Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't see them as the characters. Not even in like fucking Terminator. It's just like, get him, Arnie. Fuck him up.
Bruce Willis. I think Bruce Willis is.
Bruce Willis I can take seriously, but Bruce Willis only like had one scene in the film.
He's in it a lot more.
Yeah, he's got a lot more bigger part along with Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
Chuck Norris is in it.
Yeah. Oh, we already spoke about this before. Is the reason why Steven Seagal's not in it? It's because Jean-Claude Van Damme was like, no, I won't be in this film if Steven Seagal's in this film, and they all went, he is better than Steven Seagal, isn't he? Yeah. Right then, Sean, you come. Fuck off, Steven. Yeah. So yeah, that was like kind of peak for him.
The one thing that I didn't get about The Expendables 1 is you know Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. Dolph.
Dolph.
Lundgren or something.
Dolph. You know Dolph.
You know that guy.
But he at the beginning of the film, he fucks him over a little bit. Like he's a psycho. Then they dump him.
Are you talking about the first one?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
So there's no spoilers unless you haven't seen the first one, just in case you're a mug. Like he kind of like he's a bit brutal at the beginning, and they don't like him, so they dump him, and then he joins with the enemy, tries to kill them at one point, and then like Sylvester Stallone shoots him like in the shoulder, and right at the end of the movie. Yeah, he's back chilling with them. He's like, yeah, man. I tried to impale you on a spike, Jet Li, but it's cool, brah.
It's cool.
And Jet Li's like, yeah, man. It's like, I'd kill the fucker if I saw him again.
Just like, have you seen the orange advert using the Expendables?
Yeah.
And that's awesome. It's got Jay from the fucking In-Betweeners in it, and he's just like fucking tweets their position, just chilling, the gang chilling in the secret hideout. Just give away our position. It was awesome. I also didn't do much this week. Reason being is I had to sit in and practice for my gig. I had a gig this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is kind of awesome.
How did that go?
It was cool. It was cool. It was awesome. Enjoyed myself. Had fun.
Get drunk?
Not really, no. The time I had finished and I thought, because when I had my half an hour break, I was like, I won't drink. I'll just have lemonade or something. So I had lemonade. And I seen bottles of Grey Goose and shit getting over. I was like, yeah, I'll probably have some Grey Goose when I finish. I get up to the bar and
it was all gone, wasn't it?
Everything was, all the spirits were gone. The only thing that was left was red wine, white wine, rosé and champagne. And I was like, right, what would you recommend? The guy goes, champagne.
Obviously.
I had champagne. What the fuck is the big deal with champagne? Everyone goes nuts for it. It just tastes like fizzy piss. It's fucking shit. I was not impressed at all.
Well, my dad, there is, a much cheaper way you can get champagne.
So
you just buy Carver. No, you just buy Carver.
Oh, yeah, Carver. That's
Carver is Spanish champagne. Champagne is only
Carver is sparkling cider. Sparkling pear cider.
It's wine.
It's not.
No, it is. I drink Carver all the time.
Carver is sparkling pear.
It's not. It's
not.
I drank some last night.
You drank some last night. Look at me. No, it is.
It's not.
It is.
Go on the internet and find out.
Bubbly. It's bubbly, isn't it? And bubbly is sparkling pear cider.
Well, no, you can get fizzy wine and stuff, but it isn't. But Carver is basically Spanish champagne. Champagne is only called champagne because it's made in the Champagne district of France.
I may be wrong, or Alex may be wrong. Yeah. So...
I did a Champagne tour. I went to Champagne in France, and we did a tour around a cave.
Okay, so if either of us are wrong, you have permission next time you see us to kick us in the nuts. This is how confident I am in that I am correct. I'm going to get kicked in the nuts now, aren't I?
Yeah.
But no, I'm pretty sure it's sparkling pear cider.
What, like Bulmers?
No.
Pear cider?
No, it's not just normal cider. It's like
it's
sparkling.
really not.
I promise you.
It tastes nothing like pear cider. It tastes nothing like pears.
I promise you.
It tastes near enough exactly like champagne.
I promise you.
I promise you.
You promise me.
I'm gonna. Oh fuck! I can't. My phone's not connected to the internet. Lewis, look it up.
My phone's not connected to the internet.
Fuck!
Oh look, it's only me who's connected to the internet. But oh no, we're recording it on my phone. Anyway, on the microphone. The
You're going
only
to see,
mic
when we
that
put this on Facebook, I'm going to link so many things. I'm going to link like the Wikipedia page. I'm going to go, you're fucking wrong!
And I'm going to also link shit. To prove that I am right.
I'm going to link like Baby Sham to people. Like, it's karma!
Not Baby Sham. But anyway, something also that's cool that I'm also going to mention. Bit of a plug. My magic video came out. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. Not much to say about it really. Just type in hashtag JustAddMagic episode 1. You'll see it. A lot of people, I think, switched off watching it, thinking it was the same video, just with me at the beginning, like speaking, and then they thought it was that video. But that's just like the intro bit, and it's only like the first like minute, like not even the minutes, but I think it's like 30 seconds or something, 40 seconds maybe, and it's just like just the video, just going, you know.
Well, no, the intro to that video is like can't even be half a minute.
It's not long.
No.
It's just the intro, and it just says just add magic, and then everything after that is just new, except for you may have seen in the trailer the thing I do with a can.
Yeah.
And but that it's a trailer, so things that are going to be in the series are going to be on that trailer anyway. So
You can't really get the video mixed up with the trailer because the trailer's like maybe 2-3 minutes long, and your video is 8 minutes long.
yeah,
you know.
but people sometimes don't even look at that and just be like, oh, it's the same thing, switch off. Because I've got a lot less views than I was hoping for. I think I've managed to try and nearly get to 400 today. I wanted to get to 400 today, so views. But my last video's got 2,000 and something, so I'm sort of going for that. But that has been on for 4 months now, so
Very long time.
yeah. So that's a little unsubtle plug.
So,
There.
what else are we doing?
What else have I been doing? I went for a 2-hour walk with Luke's dog, the husky called Casper.
Alright.
It's kind of awesome. I enjoy going to the park anyway. But you kind of look like a madman going to the park by yourself, walking through. Especially being like a young adolescent man. It's like, why are you walking through the park?
Taking
You're
crack.
obviously a rapist. So I've decided I probably need to get a dog just so I can have a reason to go to the park. So, yeah. I'm thinking about getting a dog just so I can go to the park.
So you're going to go back to your dog's home. It's like, why do you want a dog? So I can go to the park.
Yeah, basically. If you looked after, you get to go to the park all the time. Some people don't even walk their dogs.
I remember like getting my dog from Battersea Dog's Home was a fucking mission, because I went with my mum to go look at all the dogs, and if you already have like a dog, you have to like write it down in the form, and then you gotta write down what you like about dogs, and then they recommend dogs to you. It's really weird.
They recommend dogs. That is jokes.
And so me and my mum
You
went,
might like this one.
you might like Gemma. She is a nice dog. It's like kind of like a dating website. You put all your things on and then they go recommending people for you. But
She's in your local area.
going to Battersea Dog's Home took all fucking day. So I went there with my mum, and then went round. We looked at quite a few dogs, and then we found like my dog, like Spike. And he was doing this thing that he still does today. He's like learned how people work, because we walk along and we see this dog and he's sitting down. He's really sad, and we're just like, oh man, no, what's wrong? And he comes up to the cage and like stroking him. He's looking all depressed. It's like, oh no, he's not really happy here. Oh, we gotta get him. And like when we actually got him, he's like actually all sad. And as soon as he gets out of the fucking dog's home, he's like, yes, I'm right. And he starts getting really excited. He's like running around the garden all happy. I'm like, oh right, we've done something good. And then like whenever I came home from school, I would be the first one to get home like in a weekday. I'd come home from school, I'd see him, and he's fucking sitting on the sofa looking all sad out the window. So people will come to my window and think, oh no, give him attention. He's such a bastard. But then like, on that day when we looked around, we saw Spike in the fucking cage and they looked all like happy, and we're like, oh yeah, we'll have him. And then they're like, oh okay, do you have any other family members? And we're like, yeah, we do. My husband Glenn, my brother Harry, and
Not your husband.
No, that's
my
the same.
husband.
Not your husband,
Like-
Glenn.
my mum say as my husband Glenn, as my son Harry, and they were like, oh well, they've got to come along.
They have to come as well. We have to
Alright.
check them out.
So we went home a week later, came back, the whole fucking family, and they were like, okay, well it has to be everyone that you live with. And it's only to see if like they'll get along with them, because they really don't want to give dogs away if they think that they're going to go to a home where they might not possibly be that happy. And And then like we're like, okay, we'll tell you where we'll go now. And they go, oh no, we've got to do a cat test.
What?
A cat test. What they do?
The cat test.
What they do is they put the dog in this room, and then they bring a fucking cat in a cage and see if the dog goes berserk.
Right.
Yeah. And then like after that, we had like to go sit in a room, fill out more forms, and then then they're like, okay, yeah, you can go home now and you can pick him up in a week. What? What? And it was like, yeah, no, we have to like get him tagged and like make sure he's well enough to come out. We're coming back, and then like they left it like they clearly just left it all to the last minute. So like, oh no, we're gonna go get him tagged now. So, for fuck's sake! So we had to sit in a room for like maybe an hour and a half while they took the dog in just to put a microchip into like the back of his head,
Which takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, and then like they were like, oh okay, now we just need to like do some sort of like just like do the final like like physical on the dog, like see if he's well. And I'm like, can we just have our fucking dog now?
Yeah, you know.
Give him the fucking money. And they're like, give him the money, we have to fill out more forms.
Could you imagine on the cat test, they just like put a dog and a cat in the room and you come in later just to see if one of them's dead. And it's like, well, obviously that dog didn't deserve to be adopted because he just got killed by Dave the cat. And Dave the cat's like a big massive like scars and shit. Like he's like a hardened like battle warrior.
Doesn't even like meow, he just makes a noise. Goes,
he's like Gladiator. But they have like 10 Daves, and like sooner or later they get murdered, obviously, by the dog, and then
so we have to get another cat and brutally beat it until it becomes strong.
it becomes a hardened warrior. So yeah, does anyone do you do anything else this week? Oh, Lucy's got loads to talk about this week, ain't you?
I've got a few things, yeah.
Where the fuck's the light? Oh, there it is.
Sorry about that. Yeah, what during the week? Fucking, we must have been up in Earlsfield.
Alright.
Going to get Subtle in the park, as we do.
Yeah.
Always.
Right.
And we was walking down this back street towards the park. And we're walking now. And all you hear is dum 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 on the window, yeah? So me and Magic look to the side now. And there's this about 5-year-old, yeah, and he's just looking at us and he puts his middle finger on. And we just
he just
Flips him off.
he was like, ah!
we just died laughing. And then he just stuck behind the window, just probably creasing as well. And we were just like, oh my god.
It was jokes.
You
Fucking G.
He was.
Imagine if he does it to like some psycho, like some high, like 40-year-old geezer who's walking
He
down.
starts headbutting the window.
Spencer goes, what? You can't!
Oh, do him!
101, blood, 101!
Like he comes out and punches him. He's just dropped.
No, yeah, also went Southend this weekend.
Classic.
Again. It was my mate's 21st birthday. Well, both of my mates, they have the same birthday, so we had a joint birthday party, hired out a hall, which is in the bowling alley in the Kurzel.
Real classy.
Well, Lewis is just like telling me this, like, you know, it's like the bowling alley in the Cozy. Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
that.
I've never fucking been to the
The
place.
Kurzel just down the road. Yeah.
It's down around the corner from, like, you know, a little kebab shop.
Know it well.
But yeah, we got absolutely smashed. I remember trying to walk home in a straight line along this drain. And bruv, have you ever played that game where you got to keep the drunk guy up on the internet and you got to put the mouse to one side and you keep swaying to either side? Yeah, it's a shit game. But anyway, yeah, I was walking along this thing, bruv, and I could not. I was leaning to one side and tripping over and shit, and we were just creasing. It's so funny. But anyway, we got to the park, and we was getting subtle, and we were sitting on the swings at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Me and my mate Matt, and we were singing at the top of our lungs in this little like cul-de-sac bit with this park there and everything.
Just being, you know, general scum. You're running the mill scum.
And then we get back into his house, and his girlfriend woke up and she's like, "You little fucking noisy out there, you woke me up." And we're just like, "Yeah, it's alright, babe, don't worry." As you do when you're drunk. You just do some dumb shit. Do some silly stuff. But yeah, and then the next day, woke up with the dirtiest hangover. Had like 5 hours sleep. Got up at 9 o'clock in the morning, bruv. Yeah, went up to Basildon, got some food and that, and then went disco later on that night. Got on some Mandy and that, and we were fucking raving. It was so sick, man. Oh my god.
Just want to ask you an interesting thing. What's the best ever like kebab shop name you've ever seen? Mine has to be Abracadabra. Abracadabra is awesome.
Sick.
Fuck.
Anyone else got a cool kebab shop name?
No, I can't think of any.
For some reason, the only one I can think of is Best Kebabs.
Best kebab.
That's the name of the kebab shop. Best Kebabs. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck, I must go in there.
You find that with a lot of like shops where like they're just like the person's just moved to this country and have just become accustomed to English, and they're like, what should we name this new business that we've got? And they always use like the word like best or like great and just like their thing next to it, like whatever it is, like great toilets or fucking best kebab.
Jokes.
What about like, I'm trying to think of one now, just like Kebab Planet. Kebab Planet. Korean meatballs. They really are the dog's bollocks. Anyway, so is that all the news of the week?
Yeah, that's all I've done this week.
That's-
Play Guild Wars 2 and
Groovy.
get tonsillitis.
Awesome. So yeah. So as we always do, we introduce the track now because people normally listen to the first bit at least, and they want to know what's going to be played at the end. So we're going to tell you.
Well, fucking hell, we're 35 minutes in.
I know.
Time check. Yeah, I'll be surprised if anyone's listened this far.
Yeah. So it's the return. It's the return of Chippy. Dun dun dun. The first ever track we ever played was by a guy called Chippy. It's a return this week. She brought out a new track called Spark. I said we'd play it for him, so we're going to play it. What did you guys think? We played it
It
earlier.
was pretty sick.
It's pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah, like if you've got proper speakers on your computer, play it on obviously, or if you've got shit speakers,
Buy
use
new
headphones. Yeah, buy new ones.
Stop
Just to
being
listen to this goddamn tune.
Stop being an idiot and having shit speakers. Get some good ones.
All good headphones. So yeah, Spark by Chippy. Look for it. You can find him on the SoundCloud and the SoundCloud. Just SoundCloud. Find him on that and Spark. Download it. He doesn't care. It's all good. He wants you to download it. Enjoy it. And yeah, so just gonna get rid of that and just like that. So now it comes to news of the week. News of the week. Yeah. That was the new jingle.
My news is, I've only got 2 news stories. It's only from today, but they are pretty damn good.
They're pretty damn good news
Yeah,
stories.
they're pretty damn good.
That's what I like to hear.
Ben and Jerry's. Are
Oh
suing-
no way! That was one of my news stories. No.
Oh,
I got all
you.
the. Have you got all the names written down?
I've
Or
got,
the name
I've
of-
got like the 2 which I found the best.
Oh, okay. Go on.
But Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's are suing a porno company
Oh shit, why?
because there is this porn series called Ben and Cherries.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
XXX porn, like best porno, and like they're suing.
Best
them for-
porno.
Best porno. I saw a picture. It was like it had just like all these like shitty reviews, and telling I can only make out like best and great and
Kebab.
yeah, they're suing them for copyright because like they had like a blurred out like DVD like box of it, like they blurred out the tits, and which was a shame.
Ah.
But they the fucking DVD cover is literally like you're looking at a Ben and Jerry's ice cream box. But it's like it's got like 2 naked ladies on it, and it's got the Ben and Jerry's cows and the
right.
clouds and all the shit like that.
Use
And
the same font as well.
Ben and Jerry's, they have and like all the names of them are like sexy puns of like actual flavours.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Like Ben and Jerry have a flavour called Boston cream pie, so they've changed it to Boston cream pie.
Yeah.
But like I would have actually kept it the same because imported cream pie is just when you jizz it as it comes out. I know
Talking
my
technical
porn. I know
porn.
my porn.
Being a connoisseur of porn.
So I reckon I could have kept it with that. But then like the other flavour, like Ben and Jerry's have a peanut butter cup. So they have peanut butter D cup.
Yeah.
And like New York Like it's New York
What's it?
Fudge
And Chunk.
Fudge and Chunky. New York Fudge and Chunky, and they changed it to New York Fat and Chunky.
Oh shit.
Those were the names that I had as well.
Those are names, and like if you look at it, it's just like Ben and Jerry's are so gonna win this.
Yeah, most definitely.
It is a blatant rip-off. Like they literally used the same Ben and Jerry's cow, which is like their logo.
Yeah, that is trademarked. So that's
So they
fucked
are
up shit.
fucked.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention in the news this week there's been lots of fucking murders and other terrible shit that's happened, but I don't think we're going to cover any of that. I'm fed up for like sort of bringing it down. I think if
Like
it's
the shit that
really
happened in
important,
France.
yeah, loads of shit. There's they found the fucking the bird who went missing from EastEnders,
Yeah.
and she been decapitated. They found her head and shit. You didn't even know about this.
No.
Yeah, famous actress got fucking murdered.
Shit.
There's all sorts of crazy madness happening, but I just thought fuck it.
Well, no, we normally go to the subject and then we finish it off with people are just fucked up.
People are just fucked
And then
up.
we
I've
move
got
on.
one
But we don't want to
fucked
like
up
to
thing
put it
here,
on
man.
it. Like we're not saying that news is not important, but
No,
like,
no,
it's sort of
no,
like
it
just
is.
like we don't really want to talk, like especially with
There has
the,
been a fuckload of murders happening recently. Like,
yeah.
like
So
that little girl in Croydon.
Yeah.
Big ass thing.
That was fucked
So
up shit.
really big. It was so big, it was before the Olympics in the news.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know when the Olympics was on, and like for the whole 2 weeks, it was just news stories for the day. Usain Bolt has just sprinted in like under 10 seconds. But like, this was like, it came on before the Olympics, so you knew it was a big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up shit.
But no, yeah, I got this fucked up thing, man.
Who's got a fucked up thing? I say we're not going to talk about murders and shit, but I got this fucked up thing.
No, it's quite cool though, man. She was a fucking G, basically.
She was a G, right?
It's you know, The Godfather, where they called her the Godmother. Yeah.
Dun dun dun. I feel like Italian music should just be playing in the background now. To tell the story.
And she was like, she was biggest coke dealer from the 70s through to like not so long ago when she got killed by
She
a
got-
rival
Right.
What, an old lady?
Yeah, she was 69.
Got
she-
killed by a rival gang.
She was like brought into like she was born in Colombia and that, and her dad was a fucking major drug dealer as well. So it was like passed through the family. Her dad called like, I think it was either her dad or her, or she called her sons people from the actual
Godfather movie.
Yeah,
Like Don Corleone and all this shit, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, at the age of 11, bruv, she kidnapped a 10-year-old boy. Yeah. And fucking held him for ransom, but when the rich parents didn't pay the money,
Straight up murdered him.
She killed him. And I was just like, wow, at the age of 11, bro, and she's doing things like that.
Well, she's some sick don, you know, man.
No, but I mean, she just, like,
Yeah, she is
she fucking
Serious.
She used to get I can't remember how many tons they said it was a month though, but
What,
she
of
used to get
cocaine?
like something tons of cocaine a month innit, and she used to make like 8 million on it every month.
Awesome.
Make a fuckload more.
She used to make like half of her profits came from Charlie fucking Sheen.
And Whitney Houston.
Oh, Whitney.
Oh.
Oh, but Whitney too soon.
Too soon.
I think so. Good old Whitney.
Have you seen that picture with Charlie Sheen and?
Oh, what? Yeah, but then
I can't remember who it was.
when it's like, who was the two? It was fucking Whitney Houston and another chick. And it was like, you stupid bitches, you can't do as much cocaine as me. And then
Underneath that, Ozzy
Ozzy Osbourne,
Osbourne's
like,
I think I
that's,
can.
no, Ozzy Osbourne's just like, that's cute. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne is a don.
Yeah, he is.
He is a don.
Loving, like, a brighter side, this will, like, get us off the topic of dark shit. Wheel clamp man.
Wheel clamp man.
Wheel clamp man.
Wheel
This guy is epic. He lives in Australia, right?
Yeah.
And he got clamped once before and he thought it was really unfair, so he just fucking took his clamp off and like ran off. And now he's become a fucking vigilante. And he goes round with his fucking like grinder and takes off like clamps,
Oh shit.
and he dresses up.
No
Awesome.
way.
He dresses up. It's amazing. I saw a picture of his costume and I had to write the list down of what he's wearing. Right? Imagine the picture.
I'll imagine.
It's like he's like a sort of like
Create the scene for us.
skinny middle-aged guy, and he's wearing a green builder's hat, a red Zorro style mask, like the one that covers the eyes and top of the nose, a fake moustache, Like, he's got a red cape.
A red cape?
He's wearing a green morph suit with the head taken off, so that he still has his head with, like,
Clap man.
it's got like a WC on it, and like he's wearing black speedos. These like red like velvet gloves, like that go up to like his elbow. Rainbow socks, and like these black like little pom shoes or something.
Oh my god.
And he's just a straight up badass.
Oh
He just goes around whenever he sees someone with like a clamped vehicle, he just takes the clamp off at night and like runs off into like the sunset and then changes.
Into the sunset at night.
Sunrise.
Into the sunrise.
I was just thinking of an ending from a really corny love film where they ride off into the sunset.
What? On wheel clamps.
That's both my news stories. Well, and there's kind of another one that goes on to like a big list that I have.
But that's going to be saved for our new segment. We'll bring up in a second. But here's another good thing. Paralympics is finished. Woohoo! The scourge.
The Olympics is finally finished.
The scourge of the Olympics.
Oh,
is finished.
no more news for me.
No more news for you.
No, it's going to be like next week, and you're going to be talking. You're going to be like, I found out when the next Olympics is. It's in Rio de Janeiro.
It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick.
So I'm like as well.
But yeah, we came third again in the fucking medals table, which is like jokes. Which is kind of upsetting though. I thought we'd do like at least second. China just dons it all the time. There's just too many people in China.
It's massive.
Too many damn people. This also brings me on to the point though, is there were some pretty hot female athletes in the Paralympics.
Go you.
Go me. Not even go me, I'm just saying though, is I wanted to bring up the point is I started saying that some of these chicks are hot and people were like, but they're in wheelchairs or they're midgets or they've like got metal legs and shit. I'm like, what's your beef? Like, would you have sex with someone with a disability?
Damn straight.
I'm looking at you now.
Name a disability.
Name a disability. Okay, no, we'll go through the disabilities, yeah? Let's go through them. And we'll talk about the pros and
shallow I really
we can talk about the pros and cons of it. Okay, what about if she's blind? Blind chick.
Be a bit too much effort, wouldn't it?
Why?
Don't know. It'd just be like
Lots of dirty talk.
Like walk her down the street.
No, you're just gonna have sex with her.
Oh,
you don't have to go out with her. You could just like describe yourself as this really like good-looking dude. Just don't let her feel your face.
Yeah, she's like, let me touch your face.
And then you can be like, I've got a really big penis, and just pull out a massive cucumber and just be like, yeah, baby, yeah.
What, leave,
as you see, I've thought about this. Yeah. I'm wearing a condom. What about deaf?
Oh no, these aren't questions I ask myself, so I don't.
See, I think deaf would be good, yeah. It's because you could say the most like heinous shit during sex, and she just wouldn't hear it at all.
It depends, because some like
Plus,
a lot of deaf people.
If she does dirty talk, it'd be awesome. Like fuck me, it would be awesome.
Okay, I thought my answer no, because there's no way I'd be able to go through that voice.
Okay, what about an amputee, someone with missing limbs?
No.
Any number of limbs. Can just be one.
No.
Or all four.
Just the doors.
No. No.
No?
No.
You shallow bastard.
No.
Oh, she's got a real pretty face. What about she's got a
there's no way I
face?
can say so I sound like an arsehole, but like, got a missing limb, man. It's like a stump. What? No, I've seen my friend.
He's into stump porn.
No, he sent me weird shit. He goes on the internet. He's like, "Hey, watch this. It's two Japanese girls fucking each other while they rub an octopus on each other."
An octopus?
Watch this. It's a woman with an octopus up her vagina. Watch this. It's a video of like a woman shitting out 5 packets of jelly worms.
Okay.
Watch this. It's a bit.
Next disability. Wheelchairs.
Don't know.
Wheelchairs?
You only really have one position.
What, missionary?
Mm.
No, you
Can't put them in doggy. Their legs would just go.
No, but you could do wheelbarrow. You could hold her legs, and she'd have like a body strength to like hold herself up. So that's a bonus. Like, upper body strength.
Splits.
I bet she could toss you off like a fucking good one.
Probably just pop your cock though.
What about what's another one? Autistic.
No.
No. Autistic people need sex as well.
You're talking to someone who's like.
I'm not saying having sex with your brother.
No, but
I'm talking about a lady with autism.
I've lived with an autistic person all my life. I know exactly how autism works. I just no.
No sex to an autistic person.
No.
Not even a real pretty autistic person.
No.
No. Someone with cerebral palsy.
No.
No. Dwarfism.
No.
See, I'm on this dwarfism thing.
Right.
Because it'd just be hilarious. Just think you'd be able to pick them up though and just do ridiculous positions. And then you could like,
Lewis
you could be like, put your like, if she could do the splits, yeah. You could spin on like a fucking kebab, like a rotisserie. I'm just saying.
No.
Ellie Simmons, if you're listening, she's the swimmer. She's pretty though. She's pretty.
I didn't see any of the Paralympics.
Like her forehead to face ratio
I did not see any.
is really good.
I didn't see any of it. I don't know what it looks like.
Oh, that's alright. But I'm just saying, dwarf wise, forehead to face ratio is pretty good.
Shit.
So yeah,
Right.
now I'm going.
I would not have sex with
Now I'm going to hell. So let's carry on. So yeah, so we've now worked out that Alex wouldn't sleep with anyone from the Paralympics. What a horrible bastard!
It's not horrible.
People in the Paralympics like to have sex as well. They're mature women.
Probably do, but I'm not going to do it.
You think you're too good for them, Alex?
No.
You think you're better than someone with a disability, Alex? What? This just. We've just seen a new shade of Alex here. He's just gone to a new low. Alex is at an all-time low at the moment. High five. Yeah, Lewis. Disability. Woohoo!
Would you finish? Damn right.
Any disabled ladies out there? Just give me a call.
Hit him up on his Twitter.
Stream of disabled ladies just going through my door.
Your mum is just like, what the fuck is going on?
We put in like a wheelchair ramp just so they can get in easier.
Like a stair lift.
Yeah.
Just so you can go to hell.
Yeah. That's just so I can go to hell. Yeah, one second. I should have mentioned this when we was talking about the really fucked up stories. But I felt like it needed to be like analysed a little bit more. It's a bad story. It's about a father, yeah, who thought he was going to lose his 2 kids. So he decided to murder them and kill himself.
Was this in France?
I'm not sure if it was in France. I don't think it was. But it was quite recently. And so, yeah, he goes, I think the kids are going to be taken away because I can't look after them. So I'm going to kill them. They're the reason to be fucking taken away from you.
Some woman did that as well.
Yeah, they've done it a few times, but there's a reason why they're going to take them away, because you're going to fucking murder them. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up shit. So that was just like, I had to point that out. Is like, don't be a fucking retard. If they're going to take your kids off you, they're going to take them off you for a reason. Don't fucking kill them.
Well, there's this
that's fucked up
there's
shit.
This big story that's floating around now. I find it really weird because I'll tell you why at the end. This thing has happened in France where there's been like this weird, like people describe it as an assassination. But it was like a family, like this English
shit, yeah.
this
and there was one girl who survived, didn't it?
Yeah. Like they found out that it was the father that did it, and basically pulls a gun out, kills the wife, kills the mother-in-law, like shoots one of the kids, and then like clocks himself. Oh, and he shoots a cyclist passing by as well. And the kid who survived, they both survived, but one's in like a coma or something. But the kid that is
no, they brought one out of a coma now. One's
out?
come out of a coma, yeah.
Alright, because the other one was perfectly fine. But do you know where she hid? She hid in the car where it happened, under the bodies.
Under her mum's legs, isn't it?
Yeah, and she was in there for 4 hours because obviously when they get to a crime scene you don't touch anything, and she hid there.
Yeah.
And then like they just find her and they're just like, oh shit. And This family lived in Claygate. I live near Claygate.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
Probably walk past them.
my bosses owned a pub in Claygate as well. We had like a sister pub in Claygate, and I've worked in Claygate. I've been there.
Shit.
And yeah, they just live like basically round the corner from me. It's
So
not like round the corner. Claygate's
I
a bit of a
think
drive.
I heard about this story as well. I'm not sure if it was mentioned on the last podcast. I think it may have been. There was I'm not sure. Just tell me if it was, Lewis. It's about a fucking this girl has been found on a boat, yeah, and just in the middle.
Yeah.
Was that on the last podcast?
Yeah, I was talking about it.
You was talking about it, yeah. That's fucked up shit. You haven't even heard it because it's not been released yet. 'Cause your fucking brother hasn't fucking uploaded it yet, you slag.
You hired your brother.
Yeah.
His brother was supposed to upload it and he just hasn't yet. So, when you guys listen to this, you're probably thinking these lax bastards not even uploading shit. So when you finally hear and you understand that it wasn't our fault, okay? Blame the kid.
Blame Ben.
Blame Ben. Ben, if you're listening to this now, you slag. It's not your fault.
Well, Mafia Legend will probably tell him that we called him a slag.
Yeah. You tell him, Mafia Legend. If you see him, kick him in the nuts. Don't do that.
And if you do that, you'd have me on your back.
Yeah,
I would be
because
careful.
Lewis just loves having sex with people who kicks his brother in the nuts. Don't choke on the smoke, Alex.
Don't make me laugh.
Here's some news that you should just not give a fuck about. Prince Harry.
Oh yeah, he got caught naked or something.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's in the royal family. Oh, they should take his royalty title away from him. Ah, go fuck yourselves. Who cares? He's just a young guy. Went away with his mates to Las Vegas. Oh, there's pictures of him naked. It's fucking the 21st century, and you want to fucking... That's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
He's still in like his 20s, isn't he?
He's a very young guy.
He's got a fucking party.
You know what I'm saying? He's
But
fucking...
if I had like, oh, he's 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd still want to party at 27.
That's good. He's been revising for his citizenship
on it.
test. Can you sing the national anthem yet? Me neither.
I'm sure I remember the English test.
Yeah. We'd all get sent away as well. Don't know where we get sent. Back to your own country. We just get sent to like Norway or something.
I'd get sent to fucking Latvia. That's the only other country that's in me.
Awesome.
Oh, Latvia's a terrible place. It's so boring.
I'll get sent to Romania. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I got Mauritius.
I'll go with my people.
You fucking bastard.
You get to national.
you get a holiday. Mauritius. Shit. You get to go to a tropical island full of 5-star hotels.
Oh no. What are you gonna do with yourself? I'm in fucking Romania.
Fucking Latvia. There's nothing to do in Latvia.
Yeah, but in Romania, that's like where they pretended Kazakhstan was, because it wasn't like fucking gypsy enough in Kazakhstan, because it's like in the east, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kazakhstan. So it's Asian people, but he's like when he's Borat, he's like an Eastern European.
They hate him for that.
Yeah, they hate him for that. If he ever goes to Kazakhstan, they said they would kill him.
Oh shit.
Do you know when they filmed Borat? You know at the beginning where he's in the village.
Yeah.
Those villagers thought they were filming a documentary.
Oh yeah.
They did not know that he was taking the piss out of them.
Oh shit.
Including,
They were Romanian.
Including the guy who's on the car and he's like, he is the town rapist.
Yeah.
No idea. He had no idea that he's just said that guy they show him don't blow his face out. They just say that he's a rapist. And they thought that they were filming a documentary and they got in quite a bit of shit for it.
Yeah,
but they managed to keep it. They somehow won.
How though?
I don't know.
Lucky guy.
So they already signed the waiver. They already got them to sign it. It was just watertight contract.
You hear about other shit weird stuff in films in Slumdog Millionaire. Those kids, all the kid actors, they got paid fuck all.
Yeah, I bet.
They didn't get paid anything.
Really?
No? Nothing.
Apparently they didn't get paid anything.
Well, Danny Boyle took the piss.
I think so.
Let's joke.
Or they gave him absolutely fuck all money.
Yeah.
When they said that they would give, then you have to give them as equal share of money, and they gave them fuck all. That was quite a big thing as well.
Fucked up. Did you guys hear about? And I'm just going to outline people's ignorance here. It's jokes. All these people on Facebook, mainly my friends on Facebook, who seem to be ignorant and just assume.
Are you going to point fingers, or are you going to keep them anonymous?
I'll keep them anonymous. Yeah, I don't want to show them up. But Michael Clark Duncan died. Yeah, died at 54. The guy from the Green Mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, and many other films that he has been in.
And so many people gave a shit when they blatantly didn't give a shit about him the day before
Yeah,
he died.
everyone was giving a shit, yeah. But everyone was giving a shit about the wrong people. One of my friends thought it was Ving Rhames, but he didn't say Ving Rhames. He said like Michael Clark Duncan, but he then said the guy from Pulp Fiction, and I'm like, that's Ving Rhames in Pulp Fiction. Then someone was like, yeah, oh no, he's died, and they put up a picture of Terry Crews. I was like, how the fuck do you not know that it's Terry Crews? It's just like, oh, he's a big black guy. And another one, someone thought he was fucking. Someone was like, Debo's died from Friday. I was like, Debo from Friday. Michael Clark Duncan was not in Friday. What the fuck are you going on about? I was just, I wanted to see someone come up with like, oh no, Morgan Freeman's dead. But it just shows the ignorance.
Will Smith.
They just like completely just thought, oh, it's a big black guy. It must be that big black guy, and then just fucking hell.
I reckon
it was just ridiculous.
Some people are a bit idiotic on Facebook. I bet I could go home and I say I'll pick. Okay, I'll pick Oprah Winfrey, and I'll be like, oh no, Oprah Winfrey, 19 something to 2000.
Are you gonna start a rumor?
And Oprah Winfrey's dead. Oh no, Oprah Winfrey's dead. And I bet you loads of people are like, what? No way! And I'll go and research it. I'll be like, oh mug.
So many people.
I hate Facebook, man. Too many nosy people on there. I don't write shit on my fucking.
I think Facebook is the internet's Jeremy Kyle. The amount of fucking like domestics you see on there, arguments, people making statements how they don't give a shit. Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, everyone else can see this. This is not a private thing. Just for the only people that you want to see, you're gonna see it. No, every cunt's gonna see it. Yeah, and you know what? We don't give a fucking fuck. It's just like I think it's just hilarious. Sometimes I read some of the shit and I'm just like, how can you put this on? It's just as embarrassing as I couldn't believe people when they go on Jeremy Kyle knowing they've fucked up, they've done fucked up shit, and they agree to go on. I would just never agree to fucking go on. How retarded are you to go on if you've been cheating and go, yeah, I might as well go on,
and then be like, no cheat on you.
Yeah, and it comes out later. He goes, yeah, I'm sorry, Rochelle, I didn't mean to cheat on you. Like, what the fuck? Literally, Jeremy Kyle is just the cancer of the world. He's just.
I love the Jeremy Kyle show though.
Yes,
I love it. It's fucking amazing.
It's just horrible, man. Literally, Jeremy Kyle must have just got bullying form. Let me just create a TV format where I can just bully the stupid people who bullied me.
That's why it's great.
I just think it's a bit out of order.
He gets scum on and just calls them scum to their face. Oh, one episode he actually goes, "You are scum," and all of the middle class who watch it go, "Yeah, you are scum."
Everyone in the audience, scum.
Yeah, what time it is? Guns! It turns into a kid's show. Oh, could you imagine? Have you ever seen was it Dunk the Parents or something?
Yeah.
That old TV show. Can you imagine
Get your own back.
Get your own back.
Get your own back.
Where have you seen that?
No.
And then the fucking old teachers and stuff like that, and they get dunked in the guns.
That you don't like.
Yeah.
You get
Could you imagine? Can you imagine? They thought it was that black guy that had died. Just a picture of him. That would have been jokes. But anyway, could you imagine this? Let me set the scene. You're in court, yeah?
Mm.
Getting in trouble in court over your swearing cockatoo.
Mm.
Your cockatoo swears at people. You've been landed in court by your neighbours because your cockatoo swore at your neighbours.
Shit.
Yeah, this is fucked up shit, right? But do you know what's even more interesting than this is the lady whose cockatoo it is, yeah? Her next door neighbours are her ex-husband and his new wife. And so she's always talking about him and saying horrible shit. So the cockatoo's repeating it at him, and but before even the cockatoo got her in trouble, she'd be throwing bricks into their back garden and stuff, yeah, and just shouting horrible heinous shit. But she never got taken to court for that. It was only when the cockatoo started swearing. Right,
when the cockatoo started getting involved.
It's like, fuck this has gone too far. We got to settle this in court. I thought, that is just ridiculous. A swearing cockatoo. I think that's the only thing I'd ever teach a talking bird to do is swear. That's the best thing about the fucking just language.
I see on YouTube this parrot. It was barking, bro. I was like, no way! Is that parrot barking?
Well,
and the dog's just looking at it.
Mimic any noise, really.
Yeah.
Like, they don't like a 3-year-old, innit? They got a mind of a 3-year-old.
Yeah, they're very intelligent. I've got
Yeah.
like 2 parrots.
You got 2 of them?
Yeah, I love parrots.
Oh
They're
shit!
great.
You never told me this.
Well, John would have
Parrots are
told you.
sick.
How would I have told him what pets you have?
Because obviously you like me so much and you talk about me all the time. You'd be like, yeah, Lewis, Alex is so amazing. He's got like 2 parrots.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Lewis would be like, and then just go off for one.
I got scared for a second. I thought we'd been talking for like 3 hours. And it was on past 3 minutes. I was like, 3 hours? What? But
Well,
yeah.
like, they can mimic, like, their vocal cords are not too far off a human, so they can mimic noise. But they obviously can't, like, they can't say my name, because my name's Alex. They can't do the x.
Okay.
And, because they don't do anything with the tongue.
So it's
Whereas,
like,
we do,
Alex!
like, we,
Alex!
well, you can say Harry, because you don't have to, it's not, you don't have to make a noise with any tongue with that. And, so they can't say my name, but, like, they can bark and shit. My one, and it's great because they can learn when certain words are appropriate.
Oh
Because,
shit!
like, my parrot went through a phase where every single time the phone rang, he'd say hello.
Hello.
Because that is the first thing you say when you pick up the phone.
Yeah, that's sick.
Every time without fail. With the phone, you'll just go, hello.
Oh,
Hello.
oh,
And
I
then you
want a
stop
parrot.
doing it.
They're so expensive though, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're like $1,000. I want to get a cockatoo when I'm older.
A swearing cockatoo. You just want to end up with cool. Do you want one for a pet or a robotic cheetah?
Oh, that one that can run faster than Usain Bolt.
Yeah, that
Any
one. that-
cheetah can run faster than Usain fucking Bolt.
Not just a robotic cheetah, but that's awesome though. The military are wanting to use it, like like it was being created by the American MOD, like to fucking do like
Scouts.
to not even scout out and shit, to be used as a killing machine.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but the problem is, yeah,
firing people.
artificial intelligence can't tell between innocence and like obviously just want to say evil people because I can't think of the right word, like fucking enemies, assailants, whatever, enemies and innocents, yeah. And because it can't tell the difference, it'd just be like this big stealth killing machine just coming out, like, you know the thing from like Transformers, that like metal fucking tiger thing. That's what I imagine it being like, just killing everything in its path.
Imagine that coming towards you, bro. You'll be shitting yourself.
That is so cool.
You hear it coming as well.
Oh, look at the next news story I have on my list. Ben and Cherries. I guess I'm no longer going to be talking about Ben and Cherries. Took my time to write out that whole thing. Thanks a fucking bunch. Pow. Well, here's something cool. Not that cool, actually. Woman cuts off her
Penis.
boyfriend's nuts. Or,
What?
yeah, his whole thing.
His whole meat and 2 veg.
No.
Yeah.
Because he cheated on her.
Yep. This happened once before.
Yeah, it did. I
It's
remember
happened once
the previous
before.
Story.
And, sure, I seen one time.
Look, you hold the cherries.
Oh yeah! I just made a Haribo penis.
And nutsack.
I just been too bad by Haribo. But anyway, yeah, she cut it off because she found out he'd been cheating, and I'm sure there was something interesting that was actually happening in the story other than his dick getting cut off. But the one time when it happened before, the lady didn't cut off all his penis; she just cut off like the top of his cock. And then she drove, and she was driving with a penis in one hand and a knife in the other. And then she drove past this field and just threw it in there so it'd never be found again. Like, so it couldn't get sewn back on. And the same thing happened to that dude as well. I was like, fuck. The man had just been taken away
That's
from
why
me.
they can grow your penis anyway. They can grow a penis.
Grow a cock.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, like an artificial one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I've heard
Yeah,
of
I
that.
think I heard that they were going to do something where they can try and clone human bits.
Human cocks.
Like
Just
ears.
jars of human cocks.
I think they tried to do an ear on
No,
a mouse.
they didn't try. Yeah, they do like ears or mouses, but that's not like got a function.
No,
Can't
yeah,
grow
it's
a
just
cock with it's not a fully functioning penis you're gonna be able to grow. That's just aesthetics. The aesthetics they can grow because they put like scaffolding in the body and then like let the flesh grow over it.
yeah, and
But
they put some tube thing in your cock and like water shit and pumps it out. I've seen it, some mad thing, bro. Where the guy like.
You've seen on Celebrity Bedlam, and he's like, "Yeah, I've cloned my penis," and it's like he shows it to fucking Paddy Doherty from Big Fat Gypsy Wedding, and he was on Celebrity Big Brother, and the guy's just like, "Wow, that's absolutely fucking amazing," like just being like amazed by this penis in a jar, and he's like, "Wait, and you really did this?" Just a joke. I was just like, "Oh, Paddy, should knock it. If you knew, you'd knock him out. You'd knock him square out." But did anyone else see the 10-foot bacon cheeseburger that weighed a ton?
No.
The new world record. This giant fucking bacon cheeseburger, and all I thought was, I want some.
I want a little bit.
I did want a little bit of it. Has anyone else got any news?
My one's not so much news. This is like just something that I came across.
That means it's going to go into our new section.
Interesting shit.
You just ruined it.
I can see it written on the fucking structure.
Yeah, you can see it written on the structure, but you weren't supposed to read it out because I was going to do the jingle.
Do a jingle then.
Okay.
I've actually got one news story though.
Okay, let's do the news story before we do the jingle.
Our guns that we get in England actually come from France, which are actually replicas that can actually fire blanks. But then we
convert.
We convert them, and that's how we getting guns in our country from fucking France because they buy them for like 20 quid.
Shit, Lewis has been doing some deep detective shit.
He's actually gone into the circle. He's gone into the gun running ring, and he's got the footage.
Just for the podcast.
Lame Podcast presents.
He's secretly been doing this for he's been on this for months. I'm gonna find out where we get our guns from.
He's finally got the bust that he's been looking for.
And there's this other one. A woman, she's had 12 kids, but she just gives them all away. She's having her 13th now, and she said she's gonna give that one away as well, and she'll just keep giving away babies. And I was like, why put yourself through that to just get rid of it?
The vagina must be right.
Or maybe
No.
maybe she just likes giving the gift of the child to people
Yeah,
who can't have children.
because she was giving them to like people that couldn't have kids and people that have.
But I don't think I could give away my child.
This is what I'm thinking.
But I guess if she works like that, then she works like that, innit? Some people need that. But anyway, are we ready for the new jingle?
Yeah. What is the new jingle?
Okay, the new jingle goes. Interesting shit.
That's not a jingle. That's just like a noise followed by another noise followed by you saying interesting shit.
Do you know what? Yeah. I don't give a fuck. No one else comes up with the jingles around here. I'm starting to lose inspiration. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm trying to remember the beats, and we went through this problem last week. We came up with a really good section, and it was just impossible to remember the jingle. It was just far too complex. But yeah, so okay. What about this then? What about dum 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 dum? Interesting shit.
Much better.
That's a jingle.
How's it go?
Dum 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 dum. Interesting shit.
Okay, so now I think we've introduced that enough. Let's go on with the interesting shit. Do you want to go with some interesting shit, Alex?
I've got one bit of interesting shit.
Go on, drop the interesting shit on us.
It's more like one thing followed by 9 things of interesting shit, but they all relate to each other.
It's one thing followed by 9 things. Before we start in... Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. They won't open. No.
Mother...
It's impossible.
I was on Facebook. I was on Facebook and there's this guy now. He goes gym.
He goes gym.
He goes gym.
He's one of them hard cunts.
One of those hard cunts who goes to the gym, you know, J-I-M. Gym.
This guy, he goes gym.
Fucking does he?
And he's well on the protein shakes. He's well up for them. And growing.
You're obviously not on the protein shakes.
But he's on the protein shake, and he left the status that said it said like is jacked actually banned?
Jacked.
Jacked, but with a 3.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Jacked has been banned. Yeah.
Yeah, and basically it's this protein type shake, and
it's not a protein shake. It's
It's like a stimulant. Isn't
it's
it?
the thing you take before a workout. It's a pre-workout shake
Oh yeah.
to make you work harder when you work out.
And
Is
so
that what we had?
Yeah, but we didn't have Jack. But we had a pre-workout.
Like,
shake, yeah.
Fair play.
this stuff has been banned because it should be fucking banned. It's got a chemical MDAA in it.
MDMA?
MDAA.
Oh, fair play.
But
My cousin loves it, by the way. He's just found a shop that's still got like a load of old of it, and like he's buying it all.
oh yeah, there's some shops.
They don't still stock it, but they got old stock that people are buying and they're actually putting up at extortionate prices because it's really good.
But like this chemical MDAA, it's been known to cause strokes and even death. So that's why it's banned. But then I thought, I wonder what random shit has just been banned. So I looked up like really random things that have been banned. I found this list of like the most ridiculous shit that's been banned, and some of it brilliant.
Yeah.
Number 1 on the list was spiked hair.
Spiked hair.
In Iran, anything that causes your hair to spike, or like a hair product like gel or wax, is banned. I don't know the reason why, because they didn't really tell me. It was just like in hairdressers, they had to take out mullets, ponytails, and the Jersey Shore look because they're all banned. Then number 2 on the list is time travel.
Time travel has been banned.
In China, have banned anything that shows time travel in it, like Back to the Future, Doctor Who, because
I know about this.
like, because it'll basically make people think outside the box. They don't want people to be like, whoa, I wonder what that actually would be like, and then they'd be like, oh, no, we're losing control.
Yeah.
And then number 3, Marmite,
Where's that?
Denmark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Denmark.
Is there one about small-titted porn?
No.
Oh, there's an interesting one. In Australia, they have banned small-titted porn to try and stop child abuse. They've stopped porn with... So any lady who wants to be a porn actress in Australia, she has to get a boob job before she can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 3 on this was Marmite. And it's banned in Denmark because it has too many evil vitamins. That's what they said. And like, this one guy in England was so pissed off at the fact that Denmark have banned Marmite that he's tried to start this campaign to ban Carlsberg. Get back at them. And then number 4, Scrabble. Scrabble.
Sick.
In Romania in the 80s, Scrabble got banned because like the president at the time said it was too overly intelligent, and he also called it a submersive evil.
Oh
Subversive evil.
Fucking Scrabble is evil, apparently. And
Ever so.
number 5, Claire Danes. Claire Danes, who's in Romeo plus Juliet and Stardust. She's been banned in where is it? Manila in the Philippines, because she went there and she said that it was a ghastly and weird city which smelled of cockroaches.
Oh shit.
So they banned any movie that she's in, and she is not allowed to enter the city.
That's jokes.
That's piss.
Number 6, Valentine's Day. In Saudi Arabia, Valentine's Day is banned because it shows a love that isn't directed to God, so it's like considered a pagan holiday. So they banned it.
Oh shit.
Number 7 is haggis. In the USA, haggis is banned because they banned any like food that has lungs in it.
Oh shit.
And then like number 8. I think, no, where's number 9?
No!
No!
No! No!
Alright, I got number 9.
It's found number 9, people. It's okay.
Number
Put the
8
shotguns down.
is mannequins. Mannequins. And once again, it's in Iran because they watched the film Mannequin, and like it just gave mannequins this like horrible sexual presence. And so they've either banned. Oh, and they also like apparently they look inappropriate. So what they've done is they always have to be covered up. And if they've got too big of boobs, they have to sand them down.
Bro, have you seen the new mannequins though, bro? They're looking too realistic. I was walking in the shop.
Oh yeah, when they're sitting down and shit.
Yeah, bro, I walked into the shop, fam, and it had eyes and it was looking at me, rude boy, yeah? I turned round, bruv, and I see it staring at me, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I shit myself.
I once said
right there.
I
Like,
said I apologised to one once, and he walked into it. I went, "Oh, sorry." Then I realised it was a mannequin. I was like, "Oh shit!" What a prick.
Number 9.
He apologised to me.
Yeah.
Number 9 on my list of ridiculous shit that's been banned. Dictionaries. In California, dictionaries were banned simply because people were looking up naughty words in them. So it was corrupting their youths.
No.
The
Would
dictionary.
look up fuck, tits, wanking, and like obviously have like this horrible vocabulary. So they banned them.
Jokes.
That's all of my notes gone now.
I seen on a Celebrity Bedlam. One thing I just remembered it, and I just thought it was hilarious. Is they'd convinced you know who G4 are? It's like like an opera band, like a male opera band, and the lead singer for the guy you'd class as the lead singer has been brung on to Celebrity Bedlam, which is like a prank show for celebrities, and they convinced him that he's gonna do like a charity thing where he gets put on a plasma screen, that's been put on a gorilla, and he's saying that like these I think it's like these Congo militants think that these gorillas are actual like people, and these Congo militants have been going around killing like gorillas, like massacring them, thinking that they're like opposing like fucking like villages and tribes and shit. So they go and they're like, we're gonna put these on them. So then you can explain to them that they're just like simple gorillas and that they mean them no harm. And he gets proper into it and he starts going, "No! Put that grenade down!" He's like, "I'm just a simple gorilla. My name is Maisie. I'm here with my family. We're just looking for food. We mean you no harm." And he starts going off on one.
No way.
Yeah. And he was like, "There'll be no bloodshed spilt today." And it was jokes.
I've actually seen they made these robotic deers to catch hunters and that, which is pretty jokes. So just fucking got these robotic deers in the fucking field.
And they're like the robotic cheetahs. Just kill them. They start hunting them down.
Hunters become the hunted.
Yeah. So I've got some interesting shit. Aptly named in the interesting shit section is talking about how much money's worth in legal tender, saying like shops can refuse you when you try to pay in coinage. Yeah. So recently, a lady used to always come and pay for her shopping in a Asda with £2 coins. Yeah. And then one day they refused to take these £2 coins, and she was like, she felt so embarrassed that she couldn't pay for her stuff, and she was told to come back. Yeah. But then the manager had realised that this was a wrongdoing, and they gave her a voucher. And I'll explain why it was wrong in a second. Because they're allowed to refuse coinage if it's at a certain point. So if you try to pay in 1p, they can accept it if they want to, but if it's past 20 pence, they can refuse it, like paying in 1p's. So if you got more than 21p's, they can refuse it. It's the same with 2p's. If it's past 20p, they can refuse it. With 5p's, it's up to a fiver. You can spend up to a fiver in 5p's. So you can piss people off by paying in 5p's. 10p's up to a fiver. 20p's up to £10. 50p's up to £10. And with £1 coins and £2 coins, you can pay any amount. So you can actually take the piss. If you ever get a fine, fined by like the government or anything like that, and you can pay this, like you can pay now if you want. You go, okay, I'll pay now. Pull out a handful of pound coins. How much was that? 80 quid, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just proper take the piss. I think from now on, I'm just gonna carry around like a bag full of pound coins, just so I can. If there's ever an unfair fine, I'll pay for it.
Did I ever tell you what my dad did once? This guy.
What did he do?
My dad, he used to kind of work in like a car boot sale. Like he just helped him because he knows the guy who owns the farm that it's on, and he used to be the guy who would take money off people for parking, and so many people used to take the piss. It's only £1 to park your car, and you can park it as long as you want. And some people really took the piss with it, and like this old person came along and he was like, "Oh, I think it should be half the price for old age pensioners." And he went, "Right, so that'd be £1." He went, "What?" And he went, "Well, there's you, and there's your wife, so that's 50p each. So it's £1." Like my dad put on the spot with shit like that, and like this guy comes along and he goes, "Sorry, mate, I've only got a 50." He hands me a £50 note. My dad goes, alright, wait here. He goes off and he comes back with 49 £1 coins and gives them all to him. And he was like, that was brilliant. That guy proper thought he was going to get away with it. And he just gets fucked over.
Yeah. Do you know what would have been better? If you come and gave him like, was it like 49,000 like 1p's? That would have been awesome.
49,000.
Probably wrong with that. Probably like 4,900. No, because that would only be like 40 quid or something. Oh no, yeah, that would be right. Fuck it. Maths is not a strong point, obviously. We're on the Lame podcast. But here's another interesting shit like sort of segment. Animals that like to get high.
Yeah, sick.
If I'll tell you the animals. We'll do a little something there, and you tell me what they like to get high on. See if you can sort of guess. Yeah, and like I don't expect you to get it like 100% correct, but you can like guess if it's just like an actual like man-made drug that they like to get high on. So maybe some sort of like insect or like plant. Like you just like say a roundabout thing, and I'll tell you if you're right or not. Elephants. What do you reckon elephants like getting?
Is it like a plant?
Buzzed on?
Yeah, most probably. I would have thought.
No, you're wrong. They like to get drunk. They like alcohol.
Yeah, sick.
If they discover they like alcohol, they become real dangerous. They start to seek alcohol, and they start like they actually kill people and like steal like alcohol. They do like organised raids on like breweries and stuff.
Shit.
Yeah. And on one of these raids, like 6 people got killed. Yeah. And the elephants got so pissed, yeah, they started trashing the gaff, and they actually uprooted an electrical pylon, and all of them died. They all got electrocuted and died, which was kind of jokes.
That's pissed.
What about horses? What do you think horses like to get buzzed on? What do you think horses like?
Most probably a fruit or something.
They like the loco weed. The loco weed is like a plant, and apparently it has the same effect on them like nicotine has on us, yeah. And it's just as addictive, yeah. But the thing with it, it kills them slowly. Like it's like slowly kills them, sort of like cigarettes, but like in a different way. But yeah, so they get addicted to that shit. So horses are on the loco weed. What about try and look at the answers. I saw you looking at the answers. Fuck Alex. You're only cheating yourself.
Yeah.
So, what do? I'm not going to be surprised if you get this right now. What do reindeers like to get buzzed on?
Rainbows and shit.
Grapes.
How did you? You were cheating, weren't you? No. Reindeers like to get high on shrooms. They like to take shrooms, yeah.
Oh,
they eat the fly agaric. That's like the classic like fairy tale like toadstool mushroom, like red and white, yeah. And that's where apparently like the story of like flying reindeer at Christmas come from, because obviously during the time where it snows in the reindeer where the reindeer are, there's like no green vegetation, so they eat these mushrooms. But obviously they start to like them now anyway. But they would originally eat them because they were just the only thing they could eat. And it makes them jump around wildly and shit. And people are just like, oh yeah, flying reindeer. And apparently that's where the idea of Santa Claus wearing red and white comes from as well. Which is pretty interesting.
I remember hearing
Santa Claus
that.
was green, wasn't he?
He used to be green. And then Coca-Cola made him red.
changed him red, yeah.
Something about the fly agaric mushroom as well.
That's because
apparently.
Coca-Cola's like what? 100 years old? 150 years old?
Sorry, the fly agaric is like, I don't want to burst your bubble, a couple of thousand years old.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying, because it used to be with that, because the actual myth is like, the myth that we know today to be Santa Claus has been around for 200 years, and he used to wear green.
Santa Claus.
And then when Coca-Cola wanted to promote him, they changed him to red. And now he's just red, thanks to Coca-Cola fucking up everything.
But yeah, also, like, shamanic people would drink the reindeer piss because they couldn't eat the mushrooms because they're poisonous. They would drink the reindeer piss.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
And because your body can't process psilocybin, yeah, so it comes out in your piss. People can actually drink your piss and get the same buzz that you got off the mouth. You could drink your own piss.
The Caribbean buzzing.
And you can get buzzing again.
Oh shit.
Should we store up our piss? Next time we go out, and we will drink each other's piss. And apparently people would drink the shaman's piss. So like his followers would drink it. And what about bees? What do you reckon bees like getting buzzed on? Okay, see what? Don't worry.
Fuck it, cocaine.
Opium.
Lewis, why are you cheating? No, they like to get buzzed on alcohol.
That's it.
And they're pretty like they have a similar nervous system to us, apparently, and so it sort of affects them in the similar ways. And they've been known to get into like random bursts of violence when they're drunk and like attack each other.
Like alcohol just makes everyone angry.
Yeah,
even
everything.
animals.
like domestic violence. He comes home like Buzz, 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 slaps her about. She's like, Buzz, Buzz. And apparently they can get so inebriated that they just like lay on their backs and like kick their legs and they can't fly. So yeah, those were like animals that like to get high. I think is that the end of interesting shit. So
I've got some interesting shit.
Oh, we've got some interesting shit.
Top unis for nightlife. So if you're going to uni,
And you don't want a degree, spending student loan and going out and partying.
damn right. There's the top 10, which are Northumbria in Newcastle.
Any particular reason?
No, it just says
Full of slags. Promise you, it's in Newcastle. It's full of slags.
Liverpool,
Liverpool.
Full of slags.
Newcastle again, and then Liverpool, John Moores, and then there's Manchester. There's Leeds, Glasgow, the Collegian. It's hard to, I can't pronounce that.
Colosseum. This is a gladiator university. Come get a degree, gladiator.
The University of Sussex in Brighton, University of Strathclyde in Glasgow, and University College London. University College School.
University College School. It's got all three in blood. It's definitely got to be serious. So, any more interesting shit for the interesting shit section?
No, but we as Britons spend.
What? No,
we as
but
we as British spend. I think it was 9 hours or 10 hours a week.
masturbate.
No, in the virtual world, which is like texting and on the PC and computer and shit. So we've turned out to be one of the laziest Europeans.
Awesome.
I did like in Guild Wars 2 you can do /age and it'll tell you how long you've played the game for.
Oh yeah, you can do that with
That's the
Modern
same with like
Warfare.
Oblivion.
Any game, any game will tell you how long you played it. And I've had this game for maybe like, I think like 9 days. Or something.
And you've played
Shit.
it. You've played it for 9 days.
I've had it for 9 days, and I've played in total 50 hours.
Shit.
It's more than 2 days of my life on that game. 2 days and 2 hours. But,
To be precise.
and it doesn't sound a lot, but it is over the period of 9 days where I am just sessioning out the game in like fucking 9-hour shifts.
Yeah, I've had my Modern Warfare, a year now? I've been playing it for like 7 days or something.
7 days.
Yeah.
A whole week out of a year. So, is it time for bum 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 bum?
Interesting
Interesting shit, yeah. So, yeah.
Pretty sure that wasn't the same jingle as the last
I know it
one.
wasn't. I just can't remember them, okay? But I do remember this one because it's on every week, and it goes. Oh, it's got Auntie Alex.
Funky Alex.
Auntie Alex. Okay.
Auntie Alex.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Okay. Who needs my help?
Okay,
These are real people this time.
these are
Are they?
yeah.
Apart from Mafia Legend.
Apart from then we have none. We also got one from Charlie Norman. So one is a question here. It's, do emos really have to cut their wrists? Because I want to be one, and I'm worried about this.
The answer is no. If you're a really hardcore emo, then you might have to. But quite a lot of people like adopted back in 2007 where I believe that's when it really sort of kicked in, because I was in year 9 and everyone started fucking doing it.
Everyone had the fringe.
Like everyone sort of mimicked it in a way, because it did become like the big sort of being a fashion. Like everyone like grew a fringe over their face, and like occasionally wore like some quite dark clothing, not like black, like hardcore emo. Like, this was in my school at least anyway, and then like it moved from emo to scene, and then scene to indie, which isn't too far off these days.
It's quite an easy transition there.
Then like indie went to hipster, I believe, because when I left school, it was like coming towards the end of the indie phase, and then hipsters came along. Everyone started wearing chinos, but of course hipsters can't wear chinos anymore. So now there's this constant thing between like people trying to keep up with them.
Trying to keep up with the hipsters. So yeah. So
no, you don't have to be. You don't have to cut yourself to be an emo.
I hope that helped.
That's answered it.
I hope that helped, emo kid 89. Another question here is how do I write in blood? He then put, I have no problem with getting the blood. It's just how do I write neatly with it?
Blood's quite thick, so you might need to water it down a little bit.
Fair enough. Use any sort of implement.
Fair play.
Yeah. There we go.
Maybe use a brush or something, like a paintbrush.
Yeah, brush or if you try and like use like a
feather.
Use like
Why
a quill.
a feather?
Use a quill.
A quill, maybe, yeah. A feather.
Or try and put it in like those capsules that you get ink in. Put it in a fountain pen.
Alright. I hope that helped. Psychopath was here. Alright.
In your room.
Here we go. This guy comes in from a really concerned father. Says, my 17-year-old son doesn't know how to tie his shoelaces. Is there something wrong with him?
He could possibly be autistic, or he is just a fucking idiot that hasn't figured out how to tie his shoes.
My mate can't tie his shoes.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I think he claims that he can't do it. That's Matt from Southend. He claims he can't do it. He makes me do it all the time.
Okay, comes from concerned father 88. And the last one comes in from someone. I think we all experience this problem every now and again. Probably not this like exact problem, but it's similar, I guess. So, how do I get my wife to shut the fuck up? I mean, I've already tried beating her, but she still fucking doesn't shut the fuck up. Can you please help me, Auntie Alex?
See, this is a question that has plagued man since marriages became a thing.
Yeah.
There is no physical way you can ever get a woman to shut up unless you totally par her off. Unless you totally par her off.
She's got a fucking mood.
Make like a really subtle hint at something, like just be like just do what I do, which I don't do anymore because it actually nearly made a girl cry once.
Oh shit!
I used to say it as a laugh, but then I was like, yeah, there's no way I can fucking say this. Basically, you look at them like while they're nagging at you, so blah 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 blah. You start looking them up and down, just like not with a snarly face, just like look normally, but make sure that they know you're looking them up and down, and then like. They will probably most likely go, what? What are you looking at? You know, all you do is you just go, you put on weight. They're going to shut up for a while.
Or could go in the opposite direction. And it turns into World War III.
You might get like a 5-minute bit of peace when she's so shocked of what you said that she is just gobsmacked. And then that'll give you 5 minutes to leave
Should
the
it be better?
house.
You look up and down like this, yeah? And then you go, were you touched by your dad? That fuck had to shut up. And that was Ask Auntie Alex. Yeah, we come to this new bit that I've designed that I thought would be awesome. It's sort of based on like an old drama game, because all you do in drama is play games. So I thought this game would be cool, yeah? It's where we get one of us to go out of the room, which can be a different person each week, okay? And the two people left in the room give each other ailments, okay? These could be ailments like physical tics, or they can be like things that they have to say or do, or things the way they feel about things, or whatever. It could be any. Literally, you can think outside the box in this. And they got a person's got to come back in, yeah. And then they got to like
guess what's wrong with them or something.
Yeah, you can talk to them, ask them questions and shit, and then you got to guess to see what it is.
So it's like you're overly scared of shirts.
Yeah, then
You got the
if you come in, they start acting a little bit like, oh god, oh yeah, he's just sitting next to me. Oh, that's all right, as long as he doesn't touch me. Sort of like, yeah.
And
so
the person that's left the room has to be like, oh, you're scared of shirts.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yeah, okay.
And basically, yeah, it's just so to get rid of the shitty improv. I thought the ailment game. I call it the ailment game. It'd be fun.
Yeah, the improv wasn't my favourite thing really. Kind of dragged on for ages.
Yeah. So like, I just didn't think it hit the spot where we needed it to. But I think this might be fun.
Yeah.
Does it sound good, guys?
Sounds pretty cool.
The ailment game sounds like I think it'll make up an extra at least like 10, 20 minutes. And then we'll follow that up with the classic Pete prank call. Hopefully get through to him. But we also thought that we might start. I thought anyway we could start trying find do new people, and we'd actually sit down and think about it instead of just doing it in the podcast. Go fuck, who can we call? Fucking Pete. Let's call. No, we already called Pete. Fuck. Think of a different generic name, John. Anyway, we also thought if you guys send us in your friends' phone numbers, yeah, and we'll call your friends on the show and prank call them. Only send us ones in that you think are going to be game for it and probably like play along. If you know your mate always plays along to prank calls and like as a laugh, send us in their numbers and we promise we'll phone them. So you can get us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, email us at thelanepodcast@gmail.com. Yeah, and we're promised that we'll keep the numbers like a secret. We'll keep you guys anonymous, and we'll just prank call them. So let us know if you want us to do that, and we shall. But shall we play the ailment game?
Yeah.
Who wants to be like the doctor / psychiatrist / medical expert?
Well, who's going to go out the room?
Yeah.
Can I go out the room?
You can go out the room, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So if you go out the room, yeah, and you just lock yourself in the bathroom and turn on the taps.
Okay.
And then so you can't really hear us, and we're just like we're sort of talk quietly into what we're going to give each other.
Oh, me legs are...
Oh, we both got something, haven't we?
Yeah, we're going to both have something.
Okay. Alright.
Just close the door. Okay. He's just gone. Tanesh's going to make sure he's not listening or anything like that. Wait until you can hear the taps come on. Okay, close the door behind you, T. Otherwise, he's probably going to hear us. Okay, so he's got the taps on now. Okay. I'll get close to the mic so you can hear us. Okay. I'm going to give Lewis, yeah. Lewis is going to have AIDS. And blow ashtray everywhere as well.
Sorry, man. I'm going to have AIDS.
So, so you've got to try and portray having AIDS. Okay. Obviously. And so what do you want me, like, what are you going to give me?
I think you are going to be very horny.
Very horny, yeah.
Yeah.
Over anything in particular, or just horny in general?
Yeah, just a horny guy.
Just a horny guy. Okay, so Lewis has got AIDS, and I'm a horny guy. Okay, guys. So let's see if Alex can work it out. Do you want to get him back in, T?
No,
It's coming back in now. Okay. So, you know, what? Hopefully he hasn't been listening. Hopefully he's going to play the game. He's only cheating himself, if he has. Oh, hello, Doctor.
Alright.
How you doing, Doctor? You alright?
Yeah, alright.
Awesome.
So, how are you feeling today, John?
Yeah, I'm real good.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
I'm fine.
Is there anything going on in your life that you might... What? Are you overly sexually attracted to me?
No, I mean, you're looking good, by all means. But, no, not you. No.
Are you... Yeah. Is it through my beard?
No. It's just like, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, alright. How are you doing this?
I feel kind of ill.
Hmm?
Don't know. kind of hurts.
Where does it hurt?
Around the area.
The area.
The area, yeah. I'm not. Oh, I don't know where it is.
Whereabouts is it on the area?
It's like.
Do you want to tell the people at home what I'm doing, Alex?
You're lifting your shirt and you're licking your finger and rubbing your nipple at me.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm doing,
while
Alex.
staring intensely into my eyes.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Are you just overly horny all the time?
Yeah.
Right, there
I'm
we
horny.
go.
Ching! That's one done. Okay.
But you're in a bit of pain, Lewis.
Yeah, man. But I don't know where I caught it. I really don't know where I
You
caught
got a
it.
sexually transmitted disease?
Oof.
Does it hurt when you pee?
Yes.
You
very
got
much so.
chlamydia?
I don't know. I don't know if that's what I've been diagnosed with.
I think he got diagnosed with something, and I don't think he actually knows how it affects him. I feel like you're never going to get this, Alex. But go ahead.
Have you got hepatitis?
No.
AIDS?
Yes.
He had the AIDS. He got a pain in his groin. You'd just be like, dying.
I'm
It's like
weak.
you should be like. I've got a pain in the area. I've got AIDS to the nuts.
I don't know the reaction.
But yeah, that was alright. It didn't like waste too much. Like it didn't like drag on. Yeah, it was quite fun. I look forward for my go next week. Bugsy in it. I'm going out there next week. So think of some good ailments, guys. And yeah, we'll do that still.
Jeez.
So I think it's time for those classic, lame podcast prank calls. We haven't. What prank calls have we done?
My phone ran out of battery.
Does that mean that we have like no way of making a classic prank call?
I have no.
We're
Credit.
fucked. So we're fucked.
Basically.
So we can't make those classic prank calls.
Fuck.
We'll all look at Taneshi.
What can Taneshi do for about 15 minutes?
You ain't got credit.
I've got credit.
You got credit, yeah?
Can we bust a phone call?
Yeah.
Who should we phone? Well, we'll phone Pete, obviously. Hopefully. Right, Alex. You're going to be Pete's biggest fan. Because we didn't get to do that like last time. So, you're going to be Pete's biggest fan. You're just going to be like, just going to love the way that he I don't know, just sits around and does nothing all day. You just I don't actually know what.
We're not going to do the psychic, no?
No, the
the
psychic
can't
failed
do
ages
the
ago.
psychic.
But we did biggest fan before, but we haven't done it on Pete. So if you just be
Yeah,
Pete's biggest fan, I quite like this prank call. So you can do 1 for 1 in it. Can you do 1 for 1 on your phone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Withheld.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So 1 for 1, and then do the number. While she's doing the number, have you got any like quick one-line jokes? Because that's what we did last week. I was just telling them quick one-line jokes.
All my jokes go on for ages.
I don't want to reuse the same ones because I don't really know any other.
Which call a burger that's not yours?
Not So I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm your biggest fan, mate. I fucking love you. This is Pete, right?
No,
Yeah.
just like at first you just go, hello, like you're like a giggly little schoolgirl. Are you calling them already? Hands free, yeah.
Hello?
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 Is this Pete?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. Oh my god, I actually love you. I love everything that you do. I actually think that you are definitely one of my idols. I really look up to you in a lot of like different ways. Like,
He
just hung up.
Oh wow, he just doesn't like. He just knows it's gonna happen now. Why don't you play along anymore, Pete? Oh, you bastard!
He actually thought they were real calls before. Because
Yeah.
he done the window one.
He did done the window one, and then what was the other ones that he fell for? He like the fucking goose flies at midnight.
Oh,
the
yeah,
cigarette
flies
one.
at midnight.
Cigarette
Toss off the dog.
Do we have anyone else that we thought we might do too?
Sinesh was saying Brooke.
Will Brooke play along, yeah?
I think he may, but he knows obviously our voices, so.
So,
It
it's
has to
Alex
be
again.
Alex. It has to. It has
God
to.
damn it.
God damn it.
But what can it be though?
What do you reckon?
I have no idea.
You could just be like, yeah. You could just be like, this is Brooke. This is the Brooke, yeah.
Brooke Ryan.
Yeah, this is you. Good. I just wanted to know it was you. Okay, goodbye.
Just keep him up at night.
Yeah. I just want to make sure this was your number. Goodbye. Alright, cool, yeah. We should do this.
Brooke who?
What's his full name?
Ryan.
Brooke Ryan, yeah. This is Brooke Ryan, yeah? This is your number, yeah? Good. Alright, just want to know.
Hello.
Hello, is this Brooke?
Who's this?
No, is this Brooke?
Speaking.
Brooke Ryan.
Who's speaking? Who's speaking?
Is this Brooke Ryan?
No. This is someone who has his phone at the moment. Who's speaking?
Alright, no, I just wanted to make sure that it was his number.
Oh, who is this?
Alright, yeah, well, I've got to go. It's Dave, mate. Alright, just tell Brooke that.
This is Brooke speaking.
Is it? Alright, cool. I just wanted to make sure this is your number.
He tried being like, yeah, this is someone else's phone, who's talking? And he's like, oh, Dave, yeah, this is Brooke. He'll be phoning everyone he knows.
He's
called
going to
Dave
ring
now.
up Dave. He's going to be like, did you just phone me?
Jokes. I can't wait just to see if he posts something on Facebook like, someone just left me some fucking... someone wanted to know my fucking number, what the fuck?
Shit.
Yeah, boys. We're actually getting back to like 2 hours again. That's awesome. So I like to do time check of 1 minute, 1 hour.
1 minute, 50 seconds.
1 hour, 50 minutes. Okay, just so you guys know, you know what's coming on next. The return of Chippy Blood, Spark, coming on, original, dubstep, styly. Son. You have been listening to the Lane Podcast. I have been Magic. Don't forget you can get us on the YouTube, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Hotmail and Gmail and everything else you know what I'm saying, OG. Okay, by the way, I've been Magic.
I've been Alex.
I've been Lewis.
You've been listening to the Lane Podcast. There's only one thing left to say, which is...
go, just to make a crowd, just to make a crowd, just go, just go, just